I'm going to do the grip strength lab, and it actually appears in two forms. One version in the elementary with Vernier manual and with the middle school manual. The difference being the level of analysis that these students are asked to do with that. So depending on the grade level you're dealing with, and there are things that are appropriate for it. So for this lab, we are going to use a gas pressure sensor, and we've connected it to a water bottle via the tube that comes with the sensor. And we have our LabQuest unit. So I'll start off by just plugging in the sensor to the LabQuest, and the LabQuest detects that it's that sensor. And it comes up with a default of 900 seconds, and the lab has the students use less time, so we don't need 15 minutes, we just need 1 minute, so 60 seconds. So I need to change that, so it's very easy to do. I just tap on the link there. And instead of 900, I make that 60. And there we go, so I'm okay with that. And so now our experimental length is 60 seconds. And I'm ready to collect. So what the lab has the students do is they're going to squeeze the bottle, and they'll do it with their left hand, and then they'll end up switching it over and doing it with the right hand to do a comparison. So I'm ready to collect, and so I start squeezing, I press collect, and I will continue to squeeze for 60 seconds. And as we do this, you'll see that it is drawing the graph real time. And so it's recording data once per second, and it's going to do that for those 60 seconds, and you're squeezing and squeezing. You may notice that the pressure that's listed there begins to decrease a little bit as my muscles fatigue. Then my ability to squeeze the bottle begins to decrease there. And so it's 40 seconds. It's nice to get into a discussion of, what happens to your muscles as you do this. So you can actually bridge it into physiology if you would like also. Okay, almost there. Okay. When I'm done, the LabQuest auto-scales the graph, so it just kind of changes the scale so that we can observe the graph in a little bit greater detail. And now I'm going to switch hands and use my left hand, but I want to keep my first run, and so I'm going to go over and tap on the store button. Right here, there's the little filing cabinet, so that allows me to store the run. And I'm do just like I did before. I am going to squeeze that, press collect, and do the same thing that I did before, only this time with my left hand. And so you can get into maybe a discussion of, which is your dominant hand, right hand, left hand. You could compare different students in the groups. It looks like I am significantly weaker in my left hand. Now you'll notice right now that it's only displaying one of the runs. So that's the second run, and it's also in a different color. It always defaults to going to a different color when you do another run. And I'm almost done there. Okay, so there's my second run. Now, it would be nice to be able to see both runs together so that I can compare the values there. So we can do that very easily by tapping here. You'll notice it says run 2. And if I tap there, it says run 1, run 2, or all runs. And I will tap all runs, and then we see the two graphs displayed together, the red being my right hand and the blue my left. And the lab has the students go in and do some analysis. And what they're supposed to do is to find the mean value for both the right hand and left hand. So kind of determine which one is stronger. So I'm going to go to Analyze, Statistics. And I'll start with my right hand, so that's the red one. And so the mean value there is 119 kilopascals, and then I will go and do left hand, and so the value for that one is 117. So indeed my left hand is weaker than my right hand. And so if you're interested in seeing these labs for yourself, you can download them from our website, and they are again available in both the middle school and elementary versions. And so it's a fun lab for students to try out.